Hi, my name is Jason Autry. I've been the worship leader at a local church for over a decade. When I started my journey as a worship leader, I had a degree in vocal music. I'd spent a cumulative 10 plus years training and playing on the piano, 4 years of intensive music theory in college. But it wasn't until I learned the lessons I'm about to teach here that I was able to truly play the piano live. So why is it that so many people learn to play the guitar? They learn their 5 basic chord shapes, and then they'll go and hack in front of a campfire while everyone sings along. Why is it that so many kids will take piano lessons for 1 to 10 years? They'll be lucky to learn 1 or 2 songs beyond chopsticks, and then they'll never play again. They'll never feel that they're good enough to sight read or play in front of anyone without mistakes. So this is the secret that most professionals know, but so few music teachers teach. So there are 2 ways to look at music theory and to understand an instrument. There's the classical, technical method, where you learn the notes on the scale. You associate the note on a page of music to a key or a fret or a finger pad on an instrument. You learn the exact length of the note based on the flags that are attached to it, and then you train your brain to quickly read the notes and play with your fingers. So the second method, which is much more rare, because honestly most musicians think of it more like a cheat. There are books out there that are written with that type of notation that have cheat or fake right in the title. So this method is to learn the chordal structures of the music and then to feel the pulse or the rhythm of the music. So the first method is the way nearly all instruments are taught. And I'll be honest, it's the reason I always suggest to parents that the piano should be their kid's first instrument learned. Because the theories involved in classical training will translate to any other instrument you learn. And they're foundational to truly understanding music. So why is it that 90% of guitarists don't learn this way? Why is it that only classical guitarists taught in a college program learn the classical theory? Many can't read sheet music. Many can't tell you the difference between a quarter note and a 16th note. The answer is the classical method is much harder. So guitar is an extremely complex instrument from a classical perspective because it has not 1, but 6 overlapping linear scales. The truth is the guitar is probably the most complex instrument. So the only way to teach it is using the second, easier, cheater, fake method. So why is it that we take the piano, one of the easiest instruments to understand conceptually, but one of the hardest instruments to technically play, and we expect the brain to be able to multi-process 4 to 10 different notes on a piece of music at the same time? And here's the real secret. While all of the greats, Bach, Beethoven, Mozart, Liszt, Billy Joel, Elton John, understood the technical theory behind their instrument, and they had to be able to classically write their music, I guarantee that none of them thought that way. I can assure you every one of them thought of music based on the melodies, chordal structures, and rhythmic feel. So whether you're a classical pianist who has trouble with contemporary music, or whether you're a new pianist who knows nothing. I'm going to teach you to play a piano like a guitar, and hopefully for you, like it did for me. It will open up a whole new world of being able to play the instrument for the love of it, versus the months and months of repetition it takes to get a single song technically perfect via the classic methodology.